Oh yeah.
In the chat.
Hey everybody, we're live. Our guest today is
Are
Nick
we on?
Crestwood. Now we
Yeah,
are.
we're on.
Now we are. That's why I said that mainly. That I don't want that to be my catchphrase. I just want to give people a heads up that
we weren't on until right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's Nick Crestwood, our guest for tonight.
Yay.
Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Oh hi.
How's it going?
Where's the video? There's no video tonight.
No video tonight. It
can't
appears to be
over there.
broken. Yeah.
Okay,
It's funny because I just got an update saying, "Oh, now we have video in Discord."
Yeah.
And no, we don't.
Mm-hmm. There are a bunch of
All right.
lies.
Well, I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Okay.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Get comfortable.
Now you know it's summer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's hot.
Nick, you got a character you want us to do?
Yeah, can they be, I'm playing as this character?
We're all gonna.
We
be
all
latest.
are. Yeah.
Oh, we all are. Okay,
Yeah.
can he be a cryptozoologist?
Sure,
You
he
got
can. Yeah. What's
Can
this?
be anything you want.
Yeah. What is his name?
What was the guy's name from Dogman? The
Oh,
guy
yeah.
that I played for a month? Rex. I forget.
Yeah, I forgot too. I wrote it.
No, I don't feel so bad.
Biz in the chat suggests Tomas Whitmore.
All right, I'll take that. Thanks, Biz. And hey, Biz.
Yeah, welcome.
Name
Whitmore.
Thomas Whitmore.
So I can't see the chat, right? Are you guys in?
If you go to on your browser another tab to twitch.tv/AiPD, you can see what we're seeing. And you can look at your clown icon and Jim's spaceman icon.
Mm-hmm. $1,000 for a name generator.
You are a cryptozoologist
Sorry, man.
named
That was the
Tomas
prices.
Whitmore. You have a podcast about Bigfoot.
We
It
just did
has
it for
2
free.
very loyal viewers.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Tomas up to?
Is that was that Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yes, it was.
Wow, what an ear.
Yeah.
What
I mean-
what did why did that happen?
When I intro a character, it's just to update the name on the
Oh,
screen. Pretty
okay.
Much. Yeah.
All right.
So what is a cryptozoologist? Is that
Like a Bigfoot hunter, or cryptids, or
Mothman.
lizardmen,
Cracker.
yetis, Loch Ness.
I get it. Cutting edge?
Mm-hmm.
It does sound like something like cryptology, you know what I mean? Like breaking codes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds legitimate, which is why they use it, because they think it's real. So.
Does anyone here believe in the existence of Bigfoot?
Hell no. I think it's kind of like the same vein as like people who believe in 9/11 didn't happen, or people who believe in the Holocaust was fake. It's
And
like
if we
I don't, but I really want them to be real, and I just find that get a PhD in cryptozoology just adorable. I wish that I could be one of.
Is that like an accredited degree?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow. That's insane.
a cryptozoologist only invests in blockchain. Yeah.
Nice, Slancha man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
jokes in the chat.
So,
I feel like we're either probably like at a convention, or maybe we're in the forest looking for clues.
Am I supposed to type this in or what?
if you got an idea for something, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Guys, I feel like if we can find animals that haven't lived for a couple million years, we should be able to find ones that are still around.
Now that's
Yeah.
Bigfoot talk. I mean, you're absolutely right.
It's anti,
but
yeah.
Also, yeah, I think we found all the ones on the land. There might be species of birds and stuff we don't know, or
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Yeah.
we're not
Jim
going
and I
to
are
find. Huh?
Pteranodons and pterodactyls.
Yeah.
I think people have seen too many 80s movies.
Some deep
well, there
sea
are
fishes.
people that believe that dinosaur bones were planted there by God to throw us off the track.
Yeah, so much.
Which god though?
Yeah, which one's the right one?
The-
Tell me.
Clearly the
only
flying
I-
spaghetti monster.
I do next.
Yep.
Carl
and then
Everett.
you are, and then whatever. Carl Everett.
You are writing
Okay.
your erotic e-novel
Yes.
at
I had sex with Bigfoot.
your erotic e-novel called
Big feet, big dick.
Counter at. Sorry guys, slow typer.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah,
Ape
I actually.
Cave. The Ape Cave Horror.
Jim and I have a friend who believes in the existence of Bigfoot.
Oh,
Heather
yeah.
Anonymous from the podcast. And I think she's the one that told us, but I know that there actually is. That's a real thing. Erotic Bigfoot fiction.
Hey.
You're at Noodles and
I
Anything
mean,
can
it
be
is
porn.
a hominoid.
A humanoid?
Hey,
Hominoid.
that's homophobic.
Foot fic. I once used to work at a charity shop that had a
Wow.
literal tower
Wow.
of weird erotica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it.
What if you had a Bigfoot fetish for feet, though? Just like Bigfoot feet.
Hairy, big.
Hey, here we go.
feet.
Enter.
All
The
right.
shit just got uploaded to the
You are at
mainframe.
Noodles and Company on your laptop writing your erotic e-novel called Encounter at Ape Cave, the Ape Cave Horror. You sit down to write in the kitchen table as you listen to the news on the radio.
I
Yeah.
thought I just fucking said I was at Noodles and Company.
Welcome,
home.
welcome to the AI.
Yeah, you live at Noodles and Company. That's what it's trying to tell you. You're homeless.
Oh, okay.
You're clearly homeless.
I live in an abandoned Noodles and Company
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
you're
Livonia,
squatting.
Uh-huh.
You're squatting.
Michigan. I'm okay with that.
Erotic Bigfoot fan fiction or fiction contains at least one redundant word. Yeah.
As I listen to the news on the radio, okay. You. Any tips to get this thing to
I can type something if you don't have it.
Yeah.
start doing some fucking exposition here?
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe you could hear it announced on the radio that a Bigfoot-like creature has been spotted in the woods of Livonia.
Yeah.
you hear on the news the moth has been sighted.
Is
Perched
so they have united
Top.
unidentified flying objects. Is there a word for unidentified walking things?
They're called cryptids. dude.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look,
cryptids,
Biz,
okay.
Biz in the chat was all over that. He's like,
Yeah.
cryptid.
You hear on the
All
news
right.
the Mothman has been sighted perched atop the Livonia Kroger. What is this shit, you say to yourself. I just saw a Bigfoot sighting.
What is this shit?
Bash, we're having problems with the video
Oh, yeah.
in Discord, so that's what Jason claims, but I can see him just fine.
Yeah. You could try to turn on your videos.
Yeah, I just saw a Bigfoot sighting. All right, I'll try it and see what happens.
I like that word. Someone saw Mothman, and we're like, we just saw Bigfoot. We're trying to stay relevant. If Mothman's real, I just saw Bigfoot too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I,
like, yeah. He just came out. He touched me. He touched me.
I just saw a Bigfoot sighting.
Wait,
That's really,
yeah.
that's really
Um,
funny, actually.
Yeah.
How about I say like, what is this shit? Bigfoot and Mothman,
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
in
tell you-
Livonia.
Now
We're
this
doomed.
is too crazy.
You, yeah,
Okay,
you don't have to,
say
you don't have to ask that. Just if you have a thought, just type it, man.
Yeah.
if I okay, all right.
Yeah.
So if I want to say something, does it need to be in quotes?
Yes.
Like you
Correct.
Say,
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can just say the quote.
You say-
If that's all you're going to say, just say open quote and start typing end quote.
Bullied by Bigfoot, mauled by Mothman.
Mauled by Mothman.
Yeah.
Assaulted by alliteration.
This is too crazy.
Yeah.
No, not possible.
I only believe in Bigfoot. Yeah.
You say, Mothman and Bigfoot. This is too crazy. I mean, what if they are both real? What if a giant hairy ape with a long tongue ate my dog? Or worse, killed him?
That is
You
the
look
plot
over
of
at the
Mothman.
computer screen and see that you have another 5 minutes of typing before the food runs out. You can't waste time here.
That's
See, it
amazing.
knows we're at Noodles and Company.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
The voice of the AI is killing.
Yeah. And I also like that we have a spoil timer going for our like vat of old noodles at this
Yeah.
Livonia.
Yeah, once it's not hot, it's not good.
Once it's not hot, it's spoiled.
Then you realize you're eating garbage.
Yeah.
Because you're at Noodles and Company.
Yeah.
Your computer has a food input? Yeah. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.
We've plugged our spaghetti into the web.
We're living in the Jetsons.
Get in your Ford Estiva race to confront
Yeah. We have got to get to
Jeez.
this Kroger.
cryptids.
Also, very interesting detail about. Yeah, some people have like extra shit. So, like, I believe in Bigfoot. Yeah, he has a long lizard tongue that eats dogs. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe, I don't know about that, but that's an interesting.
I mean,
You get
that
on
also
your Ford
kinda-
Festiva and race to confront these cryptids at Kroger. Greater than you go to Kroger, you arrive at Kroger and find that it is indeed closed.
Of course.
You wonder why. Then you realize that there is no one inside it. You think it must be because there is no one to buy anything. Then you notice the sign outside.
Closed
Oh.
due to Mothman.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna next it because I'm
Alright.
just curious as to what the sign says.
Sure. Like a chupacabra.
You continue. The sign says, Kroger is temporarily closed due to an emergency situation.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We apologize for any inconvenience.
That's very.
Please return soon
corporate.
so we may reopen
Yes.
promptly.
Wait.
They
Thank
don't want to.
you.
they
As
don't
you
wanna
ponder this
acknowledge.
sudden closure, you begin to feel sick. Your stomach begins to churn and you begin to shake uncontrollably.
Oh no, the noodles went bad!
Yeah.
Diarrhea in front of the closed Kroger.
That checks out for Noodles and Company.
Why-
Fast food laxative.
Yeah, why didn't I just get real Chinese food?
Mm.
Oh shit, yep.
You
Oh, he's
see
inside the
Mothman's red
Kroger.
eyes through the window. He stares back at you. His face looks like a cross between a burning coal and a rotting corpse. He seems to know exactly where you are. You run into the store and
Yeah,
slam the
his
door
eyes
shut
work.
behind you. Your head hurts. You feel dizzy. You start to sweat profusely. You want to vomit. You want to die. You want to leave this world forever.
Whoa.
Oh,
You got that right.
Does the Mothman make you suicidal?
I guess. Is that anybody down on their Mothman lore?
You wrote the show.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
can
like
I didn't write Mothman.
he can use all
like-
kinds of trickery.
it's like Arthur and the Tick.
Oh yeah, just a nerdy guy in the moth suit.
I'm gonna get my health back, guys.
Oh yep.
You
like a
use
Resident
green
Evil.
herb, but it doesn't work. You don't die. You don't
Fuck.
even get sick.
Okay.
You just freeze up. It takes you several seconds to register what you're seeing. Then you see that you are still sitting in a restaurant booth.
whoa.
The waitress comes by and asks if you need help. You nod and she goes away.
I don't think
Whoa,
so,
we-
Slancha Man. And apparently he
What?
causes natural disasters and collapses.
He causes
Yeah,
hallucinations.
he's like a harbinger of death, and and also
Wow. So we were just hallucinating that entire thing.
So was
Sure,
that like, it
sure.
was like, what's it
We
called?
ne-
Salvia?
Yeah, maybe. We never left the booth.
Yeah, hold on, I got this.
I thought because it was a game, if I ate the green herb, I'd no longer poison.
I think it
Oh,
worked.
I mean, you did come out of the hallucination.
Or did we go into it?
Oh, good point.
Maybe that was just your story, not reality. That's possible too.
You throw away spoiled noodles and go find Bigfoot at Home Depot.
Yeah.
You walk into Home Depot and see Bigfoot standing in front of a wall of shelves.
Of course.
Hi,
He works
he
there.
says. You smile. Where did you get all those books? Books? Yeah, I got them from Home Depot. Home Depot? Well, yeah, but not really.
It's just an ad.
Yeah.
You can reach the top shelf. Is it a Resident Evil style green herb? Yes. Yeah. I'd like to think that's what I was.
Yes, it was. But maybe I needed to mix it with a blue herb, right,
Yeah.
guys?
Yep.
For the antidote.
Yeah, for that
You
poison.
say,
Here, I
I'm-
continued this.
You
I know where
say,
this
so,
conversation's
what's up?
going.
It's just me, you explain. So, who are you? Me, you reply. Sure, whatever. Bigfoot shrugs. You ask Bigfoot to show you around his cave. You follow Bigfoot through the cave.
Yeah.
You enter the cave, which is made of rocks. There is a circular hole in the center of the cave.
That's her
Oh.
fucking. That's her. Put my big wiener every
And
night.
this
Yeah,
one's for
what's the
shit.
opposite of phallic?
Her name is Cynthia. You could have a go at her, but your penis is probably not as big as
You
mine.
say, I want you to blast in me. Bigfoot nods. That would be very nice. You turn around and leave the cave. After walking around some more, you come across a large pile of books. They seem
Books?
expensive. You pick up a book and read its title aloud. This book contains information on how to create a lifelike replica of a human being.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
I
He's
watched
trying to
the blast
replicate
of-
human.
Yeah.
I want to say, did you steal these books?
Yeah. They're clearly from Home Depot. Only Home Depot would have that kind of knowledge.
Yeah, what is Bigfoot up to? Oh, you know what? He's probably trying to make a body for this hole that he could just, like, put something in front of it.
Wife of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Maybe he's lonely.
Yeah, he's probably trying to create some, like, wooden woman that he could just slide up in front of this hole.
So it's you say and not you ask, right?
You can, if you're gonna ask him a question, you could say you ask Bigfoot, and then ask
okay.
question in quotes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Tomas is a big prick tease, yeah, for sure.
Really is like Zork.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now we're... Don't call
You
me
monster.
a monster!
That's what makes him a monster.
I'm just big!
You ask Bigfoot, did you steal these books, you monster? No, I didn't steal them. How do you know?
Now I feel
Because
bad for
I'm a cryptid
assuming.
and I know things.
Oh.
Okay, so tell me, what kind of creature are you? Bigfoot shrugs again. Whatever. You sigh and take the book back.
Some attitude there.
You know,
I
Bigfoot's
know.
a real prick.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're being a real prick.
He's
Well-
kind of. He's
Yeah,
kind of
we're
being.
accusing him of being a thief.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah.
his
He's a
cave.
prick tease. He brought me back to his cave.
Yeah.
And like he's making it seem like, you know, this is gonna happen. And I say, you know, I want you to blast in me. Nods.
Okay.
But then we call him a book thief, so that'd be a turnoff.
And he's owning the cryptid title.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a cryptid. I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, bringing it back.
Okay.
Oh, you got
And we seem kind of ignorant. We're like, what kind of creature are you?
But then he's like, whatever, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
like,
just
yeah.
trying to recreate lines from our book.
Yeah.
But he clearly has not read.
I think we're kind of insulted that he hasn't. That our book isn't in his collection.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, yeah.
It's like I'm sure you've heard of my erotic Bigfoot fiction. No, never heard of it.
What, really? It's literally the only one about you.
Yeah. Nah, I'm more of a wanderer, in the woods, and
Yeah, I live
I
in
wondered-
my cave and try to build
It's like
up.
I like nonfiction.
Yeah.
I like documentaries.
I like erotic nonfiction.
Erotic. Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever read the Penthouse version of the Lyndon Johnson biography? That's Oh.
Uh-huh. Yep,
The
here he
love
comes.
letters.
He's coming back.
You caress Bigfoot's hair, but then you hear the
Teledildonic.
screech of the Mothman.
Tell
You
him that
quickly
that's
turn around and run back out of the cave. You run away screaming. You walk home and you try to sleep. But you can't fall asleep. You keep thinking about the
He's a
book you
huge
found at
coward.
Home Depot. After reading the book, you realize that you could make a lifelike replica of a human being.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Oh,
a Boggy Creek 3.
You're right.
Okay, we're gonna be best friends with Bigfoot if we make him a replica human. And then could we be like, hey, could you kill this Mothman? I'm terrified. Yeah.
You decide to make a family for Bigfoot. You call the family the Hendersons.
Yeah, Harry and
You give
Hendersons.
birth to 4 children and name them Bigfoot, Betty, Jack, and William. You spend most of your money on the
Wow.
children. You also buy a new car and a house for Bigfoot. You live happily ever after.
All right, wholesome.
Oh.
It's over now.
Yeah, we could.
It could be, but
I'm looking
But
up to
that's
see if
so
that's
funny,
an
like-
actual Hendersons.
you have 4 children and you name one of them Bigfoot and the rest all have normal names.
Yeah. Yeah. Bigfoot Jr., Betty.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just imagine like parent-teacher conferences. Oh, you like naming your kids weird names, like unique names. Oh, what's your sister's? The kids, other kids, Betty, Jack, and William.
Betty.
You tell the John Lithgow replicant you want him to blast inside you. You tell him to make Bigfoot explode.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll still check
Wow.
that as wholesome. Praise the sun for Bigfoot and Tomas.
What does that mean?
That's a wholesome end. So we track a bunch of things in our episodes, Nick. We track kills, deaths, whoopies, which is sex, falling backwards, men in black, and wholesomes.
Okay, so when you say track, what do you mean?
It
Like
just
when you're,
updates
you're
the
tracking
screen.
a cryptid?
yeah, pretty much. We're just tracking a stat on the screen. So, all right, we can start a new character now.
oh, I had one more. Okay,
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
good. That was a wholesome.
yeah.
All right.
I wasn't gonna kill us or anything.
Oh, okay.
Jim also has a history, Nick, of getting us killed. Like he'll just say just a random statement, and the AI will kill us.
Yeah. You got another idea for a character, Nick? Or we could go to chat.
Yeah, go to the chat.
Chat, anybody got any ideas for a character? Or a prompt or a situation?
Yeah, what's a sitch?
Oh, someone brought back the Dildonics reference.
Yeah.
That was Besh.
Yeah.
The study of teledildonics.
That was maybe the best story the AI has come up with.
Oh, okay. Here's
Oh,
one for
two.
Besh.
Alright. Eddie DeWitt, children's entertainer. I like that.
But
and then Dae-Ho.
but Besh used his V bones.
Oh, okay. Alright. Bison, we'll save that.
Dae-Ho,
We'll do that next.
mukbang.
But right now we'll do Dae-Ho, famous mukbangs. Okay, let's copy that.
For people who don't know, mukbangs are where people eat like a enormous amount of food at once. There's like YouTube and there's Twitch channels about it.
It's fucking disgusting.
It is disgusting,
Well,
Yeah.
I don't, yeah.
but we're doing it.
Yeah.
You are Dae-Ho, a famous mukbang streamer from Seoul.
Hi, Dae-Ho. What's
Sometimes
Dae-Ho
I
up
watch.
That's so awful.
to?
Sometimes I watch Korean street food videos on YouTube. They look delicious.
You are. Let's see.
They have American ones too, of like people that just eat like seafood and like big old
there's
crab
one-
claws and like they
Oh,
dip it
yeah.
in a tub of butter and they eat the
There's
whole
this
thing.
one
They
of this
spend all day-
woman. Yeah, she eats like giant lobsters. It is so. They don't even look real. That's how big they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't stop watching it.
You meet a
I
Cheeto
can.
dust-covered programmer who is engineering food holograms so that you can avoid aggravating your acid reflux.
You are in
during
mukbang
shows.
rehab, but
Okay.
you don't think you have a problem.
Okay,
Good
okay.
lord.
The only thing that is bothering you is your mother, who has been sending you money every month for years, and now she won't get it anymore since you got a job at a convenience store.
Oh,
You go to the convenience store where you see a lot of people waiting to buy stuff. You wonder if they know about your situation.
You can add. We can add the Bash's thing if you guys want.
Let's cut.
Okay.
I think that still fits.
Yeah.
You got it?
Okay. Yep. The man spent his V-bones on us, which I still don't know what those are, but
You know.
You
Why are
meet
they
a
called
Cheeto
V-bones?
dust-covered programmer
I'm
who is
into them.
engineering
Oh.
food holograms so that you can avoid aggravating your acid reflux during shows.
Virtual bonus. There you go.
He introduces
oh,
himself as
virtual
Mr.
bones.
Kim.
I'm an idiot. I am really an idiot. I was like, what does V-bones mean?
Oh, do you guys get tips on Twitch?
We can.
Not yet.
We've
yeah,
never,
that's. Can you do it? How do you do it?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're gonna make a lot of money doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just curious. I know people do that. There's like
Yeah.
a thing, and then there's.
I think you have to add it to the interface, right, Jason? I don't think you have it.
Oh yeah.
But if you have a Prime subscription, you can click that gift a sub thing in the lower right-hand corner of the screen and gift us a sub, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to talk like a streamer and I have no clue.
I mean, is it going to cost me money?
If you have Amazon Prime, it will not cost you any money to follow. You get one free follow on Twitch, and then
it's like a
Well,
$5
follow is different than sub, right?
sorry,
Yeah,
if you get
subscribe.
yeah, you're correct. If you subscribe through Twitch Prime, which is included with your Amazon Prime stuff,
Mhm.
then I think the streamer gets what, Jason, a couple bucks, like $3 or $4 a month.
Mm-hmm.
But it adds up. Watch out, Dr. Disrespect.
Mr. Kim has a working prototype. It's only plain spaghetti. You try it out anyway. It tastes horrible, but you manage to eat some pasta.
If it's we ate the hologram, he's like, uh-oh. Oops.
Wow.
You've caught me in a lie.
He's made like what's that thing on Star Trek? The replicator.
Oh yeah, replicator, but for nasty pasta.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it does.
Yeah.
It only makes nasty pasta.
It was invented by Noodles and Company.
Yeah, probably. A good.
They
good
brought their
callback.
technology to space.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got.
No, go for it.
I mean, yeah, you have nothing, or yeah, if you have something, just do it.
Okay.
Yeah, what do mukbang people do? They honestly just eat and talk about their day all
Oh.
for like 8 hours
Yeah.
a day.
So
They
gross.
seem like the saddest people on earth.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
if
a
you
cooking
can-
channel.
I mean-
It's like the aftermath of a cooking channel when they cook all that food. The mukbang is just the eating of all that food.
Yeah. But it just seems like sad. Like there's a mukbang person out there that's trying to get followers, you know, and they're just like eating to like an audience of nobody
Oh yeah,
for years.
spending hundreds of dollars each.
Oh
stream.
God.
That's either the best or worst use of our replicator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like us. We were doing this a couple months. We already have 60 followers.
It's
Yeah.
like watching someone stream doing drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Kinda.
There are the streams
You
for
can't
that.
get the
too.
memory of bathing your grandfather out of your head. I'm sorry for all this trouble. I hope you understand. Of course, sir. Thank you for your time. No problem. After eating your meal, you leave your home and walk down the street with Mr. Kim. He takes you to his lab, which looks like an old schoolroom.
Maybe it's just an old schoolroom then.
Yeah.
You know, I'm no scientist here, but
Oh, your video went out now too, Jason.
yeah, I'm adjusting here. There we go.
You ask, is this an old school room? Mr. Kim replies, yes, yes, it is. At first, you want to ask him how he came up with the idea, but then you realize the question is irrelevant.
Well, Mr. Kim, you're not helping us out at all. Jeez.
I know.
What the hell, man?
Talk about cryptic.
Time to replicate Mr. Kim and see if we can make a better version.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan.
Hey, Ellen.
Okay, here we go.
This is it. This is the moment.
Mm-hmm. This is when it all happens.
Lifetime for a moment.
Wow, Jim. It was a good rendition.
Beautiful voice.
Yeah.
We got filters on.
No, you're you have auto tune on Discord.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
There you go. Oh, replicate. Ah, damn it. Oh well.
You
That
input
makes
Mr.
sense.
Kim into the replicate and make 100 copies in hopes that you can find a version of Mr. Kim that can be more helpful. Greater than you start with the basics. Your parents were always supportive of your career choice, even though they didn't approve of your music videos, but they never tried to stop you from doing what you love most.
Music videos.
Your mom made sure you had enough food on hand when you went to live with her, and she was always there to help you with anything you needed.
What?
Here I have something. This is going off on a weird tangent. Let's
Yeah.
say, so
Maybe that's our spin on mukbang is we're like, I love lobster, I love pasta. We just like sing the most basic songs. Yeah, mom is enabling your mukbang.
That's what we told her. We told her they were music videos.
Yeah, she's like, okay, I'll pay for all your food then. Let's go do your music career. Wow, you're getting a lot of pasta.
They're all YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You realize
yeah.
that instead of copies of Mr. Kim, you have created 100 copies of Michael Keaton. Each is
Yeah.
slightly more defective than the last.
That's great.
You
What was that
decide to
movie
take
called?
them back to the lab where you will be fixed. Your new friends are
I
happy
never
to
even
hear
saw
that you
it.
are okay, but one says, we should do something together, we could all become successful.
You know, I woke up, I fell asleep with the TV on, and I woke up to My Life.
Oh
starring Michael
God.
Keaton. I know, my
What
whole
is-
day was shot. I've been in a bad mood all day. I got
That is one of the most depressing movies of all time.
It is so bad too. Like, you know, it's just such a piece of shit.
It's about a guy who finds out right before his son is about to be born that he's gonna die. So like the movie is like a series of him making like videos for his son to see in the future after he's dead.
Oh Lord.
It's just the fucking. I saw this movie at the theater.
Okay.
It came out. It was awful. My whole day was shot.
You could spoil it. Does the making them movies cure his whatever? Does it cure
Oh,
It,
no,
it does, but then his baby son dies.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I believe you completely. If you're bullshitting, that's the best bullshit. One of them can't stop talking about the one time he's played a superhero. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was Batman, and I was Batman, so.
Well, he was also wasn't he? He was a villain in one of the. Is it Spider-Man movies?
Yeah, he played Vulture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that one stunk, huh?
Which
Yeah.
was that with Andrew Garfield or?
I don't know. They're all the same.
Yeah, it all blends.
Okay, I think I know where this story's going.
Okay.
You order the Michael Keaton copies to invade North Korea.
Okay.
The war begins.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Should we next
Tell
that?
them to stop.
No, I got this.
Okay.
The war.
Oh, Tom Holland, Birdman. Birdman, that's right. He was also in Birdman. Yeah, I still can't believe Michael Keaton started out as a stand-up comic, which always blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look how to spell this. Young. Yeah.
He was great as the boss in that movie, The Other Guys, with Will Ferrell and Mark. Because everybody in that movie is just so fucking dumb.
I didn't see that one.
I think it's
The one with Marky Mark.
Yeah, but he plays the best version of Marky Mark, which is a complete idiot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But he plays the boss in that movie. He keeps quoting the lyrics from TLC, but he claims not to know. I've ever heard of the group. So he'll be yelling at them. He's like, "Guys, don't go chasing waterfalls." And they're like, "Come on, you know that's from TLC." He's like, "I never heard of them."
I mean, once.
What happened? Is it? Oh, you're typing, Jason.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. I thought the K9000 had seized up. Kim Jong-un is the world's #1 mukbanger. That would explain why he's been out of the public eye. He probably had some bad clams.
Alright, this is a long one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
99 of the Keaton clones are blown up by landmines and gunfire, but one makes it into Pyongyang. As he busts into Kim Jong-un's bedroom, he realizes that Kim Jong-un is in the middle of his own personal mukbang in front of a live crowd of 2,000 North Koreans. The Michael Keaton clone sees this and runs away screaming.
No! You were supposed to kill him!
Yeah, come on, Michael Keaton. He's like, I didn't realize there were crabs that big.
The dumbest one lived.
Yep, I'm Batman. Well, he tried. He made it all the way. Did Marky Mark do a ridiculous workout tape where he just flat out looks at someone with top for a few minutes? I completely believe that. There was a lot of scam workout tapes in the 90s and 80s.
Marky Mark made a Sega CD game.
Oh, yeah?
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Jason's played that.
Uh-huh. Where it's like make your own music video.
You send in Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman to convince Michael Keaton to finish his mission and take down Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton agrees to join you and Dennis Rodman and you set off to conquer the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, Michael Keaton, Dae-Ho, and Dennis Rodman. These are
What's
the
that-
heroes of the world.
Dennis Rodman made a couple of movies, right? One-
Yeah, he made one movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, I remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That called
Oh, I forgot.
Double Team or something.
Something like that. Oh yeah, it had to be like a basketball term like that.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? When you got Dennis Rodman.
You Dr. Kim gives you a warning about the price of power. After conquering the entire Earth, you and your team end up killing everyone else in the world except for yourselves.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Your family is devastated by this betrayal and you feel terrible. But you also realize that you're not alone anymore.
So that's a kill count of what, 9 billion?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright.
-4.
However
however many
minus
people.
4. Alright, 1, 2, 3. That's a million. Well, that's a billion, right?
9 zeros is a billion. 1 plus 9 zeros.
Mm-hmm.
That's a record, by the way.
No, we've killed the universe twice.
Oh, we
is
have?
it?
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Well,
way
isn't
older
that the same
episode.
number though?
Huh?
Isn't that the same number?
We added a few.
Oh, like extraterrestrial lives?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair.
We're on track to beat it though.
Yeah, that's huge.
I'm glad it fits on the screen.
Yeah.
Does that mean that's the end of that one when you try to
No,
kill?
I mean we could.
No.
We start a new
have to
life.
figure out.
We got a replicator.
Or we could, we could start a new one. We have time.
Yeah.
if we want.
I feel like that came to a satisfying end.
Yeah.
Bye,
Wait,
Dae-Ho.
I
We
got
could
it.
do,
I got it.
Yeah, go for it. Yes.
You binge eat
Spaghettis.
spaghettis until you puke.
Spaghettis.
You die in your sleep.
Oh my god.
See? I told you,
You
man.
die in your sleep? Oh, wow.
Jim gets us killed.
Sorry, guys.
The AI just fucking killed you.
Good
All
job.
the time.
I
It's-
love that ending.
It's honestly
really
so impressive.
Yeah. It was really unbelievable. We need to add Jim kills on days that Jim plays as a category because it is uncanny. I love it. I mean, and it's funny. It's like he's never trying to get killed. He's
Yeah.
always just like, yeah, let's do this, and then the AI's like, no, you're dead.
One
Biz,
time
we
I
could
said
do that
to get a
child entertainer
tattoo.
one. So here we go.
Yeah. So you want to use Biz's thing next?
Yeah. You are Eddie DeWitt, children's entertainer.
Oh, let's
You are
get
Eddie
this. Be
DeWitt,
careful.
children's
I know.
entertainer.
I don't trust this Terminator.
What's Eddie DeWitt up to? Yeah, Whoopi in 3, 2.
How about he's I don't know. You have something, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
My favorite one was where I went, like, I had the character go to a high school to preach abstinence, and then he ended up raping all the kids.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
that's
shouldn't
your
say that's
favorite
when I say that's my favorite. I realize that sounds horrible, but I was just like, this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I was the most aghast. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it was shocking.
Besh is already predicting what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's like in 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when we're
Let
near
it-
children, it seems like it's a stone throw away at all
Yeah.
times. With
pebble-
the
a
AI,
pebble throw.
not in the real world. Specifically in the game.
Though odds are, if you threw a rock down the street, you'd probably be in range of a pedophile.
Yeah, isn't there
You could
that,
do that.
like
Where do
crime
you
map?
throw rocks?
Isn't there? Yeah, there's a like pedo.
Boys
map.
Town?
Yeah, oh, Boys Town. What?
I don't know if it's still around. That used to be a real place.
Where? What is that?
I don't know. It was like an old Mickey Rooney movie, but it was based on a real place.
Hmm.
Like an orphanage or like a town for abandoned boys after the Depression. You might be seeing a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Go to the Home Depot for
No,
wood
wait.
paneling.
Eddie
Oh, Bash.
DeWitt.
Bash wrote Tony's basement. How dare you, sir?
Mhm.
I thought that was one of the guys in this.
They're great. Tony's got a man cave, and there's a big sign that says Boys Town.
Yeah, Boys Town.
Back.
With the Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boys are back in town. My turn.
You are crying looking at a picture of your ex-girlfriend. You are in the parking lot of a middle school preparing for your performance at a school assembly. A man
no.
walks up to you and says, "I'm sorry about that." "It's all right," you say as you wipe away some tears. "She was just upset with me because I broke her heart."
Oh.
"You broke her heart?" he asks. "Yeah. Did she hit you?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. Yes, she did. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well, time to get your magician act going.
Yeah.
You say, "Yes, that makes it worse." The man then tells you that he is going to help you get over this problem by giving you a job.
Oh.
"What kind of job?" you ask. He tells you that you will be working at his family restaurant. "How much money do you want?" you ask.
Whoa.
"Just enough to live on until my sister gets back from work."
What?
From
Wait,
work.
we have to pay him?
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's one way to
He's
say it.
he's Tom Sawyering us.
Uh-huh.
We got to get to our performance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We gotta juggle or...
No, this guy, I don't work in restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I
I'm a-
exit my Ford Festiva.
Yeah, I'm a children's entertainer. I have standards, sir.
Yeah. I don't want my clothes smelling like a grill. I'd rather my clothes be soaked in tears.
Oh, I thought you were
artist.
going somewhere real.
Oh, yeah. I'm an artist, not a chef.
I think the Smothers Brothers played at my school when I was a kid.
Really? That's
What's
a big
that?
guess. The real Smothers Brothers?
I mean, I was a kid, so maybe it was like a knockoff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's they're pretty well known right up until the time they died.
It was a big assembly. That's all I remember.
This guy probably has a ukulele. The Smothers Brothers. I gotta look this up. One man act. What? No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's not
two
one
guys.
guy.
They're the brothers.
That's what Google says.
Actually, that is hilarious to be like, just say you're the Something Brothers and just be a solo act.
Well, my brothers died when I was an infant. Where do I play?
You spit in the man's face, then head back to the school assembly. Greater than you try to get over it the next day, you go to the restaurant where you find out that
Oh,
it is
no.
actually owned by your father who runs it.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
When you enter the front door,
Ah.
you see him behind the counter. You walk up to him and spit in his face.
Mhm.
Then you
Oh,
start
yeah.
yelling, "Fuck you. Fuck
Oh.
your mother," while
Oh.
punching him repeatedly.
Whoa, that's our mother. Oh, that's our
Wow.
grandma. That's our grandma.
Yeah. So we don't have a good relationship with our father.
Fuck you. Fuck your
Yeah,
mother.
Yeah, wow. There you go. Sir, please leave
You then
this
pull out a
Denny's.
quarter from behind his ear. You throw it on the floor and run off. The next day, you arrive home from school and your mother opens the door. She sees you covered in blood and screaming. Your mother grabs you by the hair and slams you against the wall.
Oh.
"Why did you do that?
Wow.
Why did you hurt me?" You cry. Her eyes fill with tears. "Because I love you, son."
Oh.
Oh.
This is a fuck. Now I realize why he's a children's entertainer.
Yeah.
He's coming from a broken home here.
This is a movie I would watch.
Covered in screaming? Yeah. Wait, yeah, what is this?
No, covered in blood and screaming.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because she loves us, though, right?
Yeah,
It's
but
all
you know,
about-
it's okay. As long as somebody hits you because they love you, it's fine, right, guys?
It's the thought that matters, right?
You know. In other news, I'm glad we don't have the video on today. The bruises are really showing. Oh, gross. Mom whoopee? It's happened on this before.
Yeah. I'll copy paste that. I don't feel good about it.
I love that Jason had to copy. Jason had to copy paste it.
Yeah.
You say, "I want you to make me explode." Your mother begins to weep. "Please don't let them kill us." You sob, "They're already killing our friends."
What?
Her eyes
Wow.
turn red. "We have to leave this town." You nod and begin to tear up again. Your mother takes you into the basement
up.
and starts to cry. "Son," she cries.
Is this like a flashback from our childhood or like?
What? I don't know.
I gotta next that and see what she's saying. They're killing our friends! Who?
You
Tell me.
continue.
The
Greater than
kids.
you leave town the next morning, you wake up and run down the street. You look around and scream, "Nobody is going to kill me," and begin running faster. A police car stops you. Officer Jones approaches you and begins questioning you. Officer Jones asks you what happened last night. You tell him that you were having nightmares and ran down the street crying.
Well, that's highly illegal in this small town, so you're going to jail.
Yeah. We don't cotton to nightmares in this town.
Yeah. Please put your pants on and let's get you down to the lockup.
Yeah. Or maybe you want to get out of getting a ticket.
Yeah. You're
I
that
looked at you.
magician, aren't you?
The
You
great
hiss
hits
at him,
era.
then run behind a bush. Officer Jones calls in a description of your clothes. You explain that you bought those at a thrift shop. The officer then asks if you know anything about any serial killers or other dangerous people. You reply, no, not really. My dad works at a carnival, so we used to go there all the time.
Pull out a comment from behind the cop's ear. Yeah.
This is the best one so far. Like, I'm fucking riveted.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this is getting better and better.
Use one of your costumes to hide yourself. Yeah. Also, man, there's a serial killer list on the town.
Yeah.
Of
my dad
course,
works at
they're
a
gonna
carnival.
suspect the children's entertainer first.
Yeah. I mean, John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah. He's like, okay, whoa, is that a
Is that a
kid's ear
Duncan?
on your yo-yo string?
Is that a Duncan yo-yo?
You impress the cop with your yo-yo tricks. The cop then asks you if you've ever been to the local hospital. You say no. The
That's a
cop
threat.
then asks if you've ever had any problems before. You say, well, I once got into an argument with my mom when I told her I wanted to stay home from school today. You add, but that wasn't a bad thing either.
Yeah, she just broke a couple ribs and shattered my femur. And I never asked her about that again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just tell him we killed some kids, okay? What's the big deal? I bring joy to the other children, and so a couple go missing. Who cares?
Mr. Ace is you, Tony.
Yes.
Oh no!
You let the cop ride on your tiny tricycle.
Big
He
mistake.
wipes out on the bike and is badly injured. He falls off and breaks both legs. You laugh. The cop screams in
Hell
pain.
yeah.
You run to the nearest house and kick the door open. The cops come running out of their houses and chase after you.
Oh no.
You
This is
jump
cop
onto a
neighborhood?
nearby roof and hide.
Yep.
They shoot you several times.
That is amazing!
That wasn't a good hiding place.
All the we live in Cop Town. They all just live in one subdivision.
Yeah. It's like that, what's that Sylvester Stallone movie, Copland?
I love how quickly this went off the rails. It's like a spin off to Joker. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Eddie DeWitt is gonna win the Oscar.
He's the Joker.
Uh-huh.
He's the trickster.
You
You're
jump
what?
off the roof onto your penny farthing and ride away.
What is that?
You are left
That's like
lying
one
on
of
the
those giant
sidewalk.
bicycles.
The sun shines brightly on your corpse.
What? Jim!
Oh.
What?
What?
You're left lying on the sidewalk, the sun shines brightly on your core.
Did we transcend our corporeal body? Jim.
The
Yeah,
penny
just
farthing
love-
pierced our body. I mean, we were riddled with bullets and...
Yeah.
It's like an old western where the guy tries to jump off like the roof onto his horse, but instead he just falls on the ground and dies.
It didn't explicitly say... Does a corpse imply that you're dead? I don't know.
Yeah, if we want to keep this going, I think we have to go supernatural.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a fever dream or something here.
Yeah.
Squeeze your air
Nah.
horn passive aggressively and say, "That's all, folks." Yeah.
That's all. That's all, polka.
Yeah. Eddie
This is
DeWitt
the
here.
Eastern This is like the Eastern European Joker. That's all, polka. All right,
Oh,
thanks,
Bash.
Bash.
Yeah.
Subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a founder's mark.
Oh, does he?
I think so.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah, he does. Look at that.
VIP.
First.
You are rushed to the hospital and brought back to life. You get to do one last show for the kids before you go to jail forever.
Probably the
The end.
cancer.
Okay, that yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna ignore that ad. We got 5 minutes to.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our show. God damn it!
Mm-hmm.
As much as the AI does not want to see this.
Yeah.
You make
Okay, that's
balloon
nice.
animals for the kids in the cancer ward.
Okay.
You are sentenced to death by lethal injection.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. Okay, it's hard to top that one there.
Oh God, Jim, that's so great. So great.
Okay.
It just takes an immediate turn.
I'm dying. God, I'm dying right now.
Okay. While we're sitting in the chair, though, I imagine we do one last.
Yeah, we get a last request.
That's right. I think it's a.
So it's still like
Disappearing.
it should be to perform before the people watching us be executed. Like we should be allowed to do like a card trick for them. Oh, that's smart, Besh. Your last meal is one of those ribbons that come out of your mouth forever, so you can't die.
Okay.
Jason's gonna get us out of it.
Or into it. Maybe he's gonna lean into our execution.
Mm-hmm.
Because the good thing is no kids were harmed in the making of this. Maybe I'm
No,
speaking
no.
too soon.
No, they were not asterisked or harmed.
Oh.
You make one last request. It's to perform a final show for the people at your execution. Your regular act is getting yawns, but you wow everyone when you perform your best trick ever. You disappear. You appear in a cloud of smoke. Everyone gasps and looks around. You stand tall and proud holding a giant balloon animal. You point at yourself and say, "This is me. This is the real me." Then you vanish. Everyone claps and hollers. The crowd goes wild. You are free.
Oh my god! Woo!
Is that wholesome?
Is that a wholesome?
I'll count it. Epic as hell. Yeah.
You are free.
You're free. I'll track it. It's amazing.
And I like that you appear in a cloud of smoke. Usually you vanish in a cloud of smoke. We're so
Yeah.
cocky we appeared in a cloud of smoke.
We gotta use this poison on somebody. Anybody got a dog they want to kill? But wholesome.
Yeah, well,
This is what we've been waiting for.
Raise the sun for Eddie DeWitt. I honestly did not think that would happen.
man, a hero for our times.
Yeah. People just hate children's entertainers.
Yeah,
It's an
I know.
uphill battle.
How do you do that?
Well, thanks for joining us, Nick.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
great.
thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah. You got anything to plug? Any online stuff or stuff you're working on?
Yeah, there's just dumb videos that come out once in a while. Just look at Nick Crestwood on social media.
I'll plug your YouTube channel, Nick Crestwood Incorporated.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And perhaps another show you're on Mondays, Nick? That one
Oh,
you
yes. Of course, Tony. Oh, yeah. Friends. It's,
You can find it, like, yeah,
it's a
Friends-
sitcom. I was on I had like an episode arc on the show Friends,
Yeah.
and I just want as many people to watch the reruns as possible.
You need that sweet residual money.
Yeah. I played Hyman.
And that's Mondays on the Planet Ant YouTube. So.
Yep, 8 p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
No, I'm talking about the show, Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm also talking about. I'm taking a chance to plug another thing he's on.
Okay, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. See you tomorrow at 8.
Yep, thanks for watching. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Bye.
Bye.